We're approaching the home and studio of Dave Anderson. Dave and Lori both have studio space in the home. Dave is an oil painter. Lori does quilt making.
Come on in.
Hi, Dave. Dave is putting on finishing touches on a painting that is a result of a trip we took up to Goose Island Park, just south of Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin, on the Mississippi.
Like Lee said, this is the finishing touches of a painting. What I typically do is that we'll go on site and we'll do a painting. It'll either be a finished one or just a sketch to represent the colors and the values of the scene, but most important is that we're on site and we experience the feeling of what's going on around us. I'll then use reference photos and I'll put them on my monitor to my right over here on my computer, and then I'll also have sketches where I do some value studies before I do a studio painting. But pretty much this is the way that we approach art, but on location is probably the primary influence that we have in gathering the material that we need for the finished painting. I'm approaching the studio of Lee Kimball. He lives a few miles north of Orion out in the country, so has a great experience of living with nature. We're coming up to his door and hopefully he's in.
Hi, Dave. Come on in.
Hey, Lee. Lee's at his easel starting a painting.
This is a piece that I'm starting from reference. Dave and I have been going out on location, but sometimes the weather isn't with you, which is the case with this particular piece. We went out last Friday and it began to snow, and it snowed quite heavily, so we turned it into more of a reference gathering trip. This is up along the Hennepin Canal with the canal not so much in evidence, but just the side area with some trees, and this is my initial rough-in, which eventually I turn into more of a finished piece, more along the lines of this, which started pretty much in the same way, developed from the umber underpainting, then developed through the color stages, and then wound up as a finished painting like this one.